Mitch, tomorrow is finally our wedding day. We've invited so many guests and relatives, so it's going to be a lot of work, but let's make sure it's a wedding everyone can enjoy.
I put in a lot of effort into preparing for this day, so I'm really looking forward to it. Can finally show my best face to my ex.
Speaking of which, you really invited her, huh? I was surprised at how well you two still get along, even though she's your ex. She's already married, isn't she?
Yeah, she is, but she still agreed to come when I invited her. I just want to show her how happy I am now. I want to see the look on her face.
Instead of worrying about that, let's just focus on making this a wonderful wedding.
Yeah, I know. I want the ceremony to go well, too. I really can't wait for tomorrow. I'm so excited. I don't think I'll be able to sleep.
You should try to sleep early, or you'll feel it tomorrow. But I'm nervous, too. I wonder if I'll be able to sleep properly.
I guess that's natural. It's a big day for both of us, after all. No matter how nervous we are, tomorrow will come. And when it does, we'll be standing together at the altar.
Yeah, it still feels a little unreal. After all this time preparing, the day is finally here.
That's why we should enjoy it as much as we can. No stress, no worries, just us, celebrating with everyone.
You're right. Let's make it a day to remember. No doubts about it.
Now let's try to get some sleep. Or at least let's pretend to. Hey, Elena! What are you doing back here in the waiting room? The outfit change is done, and the wedding is already in the second half. Everyone's waiting. Come on! Hurry up and get back out there.
You have the nerve to say that right now? Your ex just ruined our wedding.
Huh? That's what this is about?
What do you mean that's what this is about?
Come on, she was just messing around. It was a joke. She only poured a little wine on you. It's not like she meant any harm. Just laugh it off and move on. It's a wedding. We're supposed to be having fun.
Are you serious right now? You actually expect me to just laugh it off? Do you even understand what just happened? Who you insisted on inviting poured wine all over my dress in front of everyone. How do you not see how humiliating that was?
Elena, it's really not that big of a deal. It's a wedding. Things happen. Besides, you can still change into another dress, right? So what's the problem?
The problem is that your ex deliberately humiliated me, and you're standing here acting like it's nothing.
Oh, come on. You're blowing this way out of proportion. It's just a little wine. You know, like in baseball, when a team wins, they celebrate by pouring champagne all over each other. It's part of the fun. It's a celebration. You're just not used to that kind of thing.
Are you even hearing yourself right now? How is that the same thing? In those cases, everyone is in on it. It wasn't a celebration, it was a personal attack.
Ugh, you're so dramatic. Can't you just let it go? It's not like she meant to ruin your night. You're making a scene over something that's honestly not a big deal.
Unbelievable. So now I'm the bad guy because I don't feel like getting wine dumped on me is fun? I can't believe you're actually defending her. What, are you still trying to impress your ex or something? Is that why you're making excuses for her?
Oh, here we go. You're seriously jealous over this? I just don't want to make a big deal out of it. It was supposed to be lighthearted, but of course you had to turn it into some huge disaster. Now you're hiding out back here instead of finishing the ceremony. I never thought you were this immature. I'm actually kind of embarrassed for you.
Immature? I'm the immature one? You're the one who let your ex humiliate your wife at our wedding. Instead of standing up for me, you laughed it off like it was just some harmless joke. And now you have the audacity to call me immature?
Oh, come on. It's a wedding, not a courtroom. It's supposed to be fun. Why are you acting like this is some massive betrayal?
Because it is a betrayal. You were supposed to be on my side today. This is our day, and instead of standing up for me, you let your ex humiliate me in front of everyone. You didn't even think to check if I was okay. You just ran after me to tell me to lighten up.
First of all, she wasn't trying to humiliate you. It was just part of the mood. If you had just laughed it off, everyone would have moved on by now. But no, you had to storm out and make a scene.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. You actually think I'm in the wrong for being upset? You really think it's my fault for not just taking it?
Look, I don't get why you're so worked up over this. If this is such a huge deal to you, then maybe you're just not cut out for being with someone who knows how to have fun.
Wow. Wow, I honestly don't even know who you are right now. You're really standing here defending her instead of acknowledging what she did to me? And worse, you're insulting me for being upset? What happened to you? Did you invite her just to impress her? Were you hoping she'd regret leaving you? What, were you trying to rub your happiness in her face? Because if that's what this was about, then congratulations, she got the last laugh.
Oh, give me a break. You're making this all about you when really you couldn't just handle a little joke.
A joke? A joke? If you think what she did was just a joke, then you're just as bad as she is. This isn't just about the wine, it's about respect. It's about the fact that when I needed you to be there for me, you weren't. And honestly, I don't think I can be with someone who thinks so little of me. This is over.
Wait, what?
Rachel, I'm so sorry. You got covered in wine because you tried to protect me. It's fine, really, and honestly, it all happened so fast. I didn't even think I just moved without protecting myself. If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I mean, you lent me this dress, and now it's ruined because of me. Don't worry about it. None of this is your fault. If we're going to talk about who's at fault, then you shouldn't blame yourself either. It was that woman, one of the guests, who poured the wine, right? And Mitch apologized for it, didn't he? That's the thing. He didn't. Not a single apology. Not from him, not from her. What? Are you serious? Why? He just brushed it off, saying it was all in good fun and that I should laugh it off. When he first told me he was inviting his ex to the wedding, I had my doubts. She's married now, and it's not like there was anything suspicious going on between them, so I figured turning her invitation down would have just made things awkward. But now I realize Mitch only cared about looking good in front of her. If he made her apologize, it would have ruined the perfect image he was trying to show her. So instead, he told me to just endure it. Hold on, this isn't making any sense. And wait, did he even talk to me about what happened or apologize to me at all? Does that mean, does he seriously think I was the one who got wine poured on me instead of you? It seems like it. He was sitting at the groom's guest table, so he must have only seen the commotion from a distance. He probably assumed I was the only one involved. Then, before I could even explain anything, he just started telling me to let it go and not make a big deal out of it. At that point, I lost the energy to even correct him. Unbelievable! So what, he prioritized saving face in front of his ex over supporting his own wife? That's exactly what happened. And now, the whole wedding is on pause. I have no idea what to do next. What do you mean, no idea? Just cancel it. You can't seriously marry a guy who values his ex's feelings more than yours. Rachel, thank you, but it's not that simple. I know you might not believe me, but Mitch was a good person. Up until today, he's always been kind to me. He even picked out this dress for me himself, choosing the one he thought would make me shine the most on our wedding day. He was thoughtful. But after what happened today, I don't know what to think anymore. I feel completely let down, but I can't just make a decision like this in an instant. I get it. You two have been together for a long time. But don't let that history blind you to who he really is. I know. That's why. I need to talk to him.
Hey! What the hell's taking so long? You're making the guests wait. You were the one saying we make this a perfect wedding, remember? You were so excited about it. Now you're just sulking in here? That's not how an adult behaves.
Oh, and pouring wine on someone in the middle of a wedding is something an adult should do?
I told you already, she was drunk. She's always been a lightweight. She can't handle alcohol well. Besides, it was just part of the fun. Don't you get that? This kind of thing happens all the time. It's not a big deal. You're seriously still hung up on something so minor? You're acting insane.
Insane? You think I'm the one being irrational here? You let your ex humiliate me in front of everyone, and you have the nerve to act like I'm the problem?
Do you not have an ounce of kindness in you? Any sense of humor? Seriously, lighten up. That attitude, you're never gonna make things work with anyone.
If anyone here lacks kindness, it's you. What the hell is wrong with you today? You're not the Mitch I knew. Where did the man I fell in love with go? The one who cared about me, who made me feel safe. Why are you bending over backwards to defend her instead of standing by me?
Because a man is supposed to fight for the woman he loves.
What?
She left me. She walked away without giving me a choice. But I never stopped loving her. I still do. She's married now and there's no going back. So I settled for you. You reminded me of her and I figured that would be enough. So don't start acting like you're something more than that. I just needed to prove to her that I moved on, that I was happy. If I didn't, it would mean she won. That she left me in the dust and I lost.
So you're telling me you didn't marry me because you loved me? You just wanted a stand-in for her.
Come on, it's not like I didn't like you. I treated you well, didn't I? I took care of you, I made sure you were happy. But my heart has always belonged to her. That's never changed and never will. That's just the way it is. So just accept it already.
Accept it? You think I'm just going to sit here and be your backup plan, your second choice? I loved you, Mitch. I wanted to work through this, to talk things out, to fix things. But now I see there's nothing to fix, because I was never more than a replacement to you.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Don't get all sulky about this.
No, I'm done. Because unlike you, I have people who actually care about me. People who stand up for me, people who get angry on my behalf when I'm treated like garbage. And I refuse to spend my life tied to a selfish, spineless man who won't even stand by his own wife. I will not be a convenient wife for you.
What the hell are you talking about? The wedding already started. You can't just walk away now. It's insane. Get your ass out there and quit wasting time. Wait, it wasn't you who got the wine thrown on them? Why the hell didn't you say anything? If I knew it was a guest, I would have apologized immediately, fixed things right away. But no, you let me run around clueless and made everything worse.
Oh my, Mitch. What's going on now? You're hiding in the back room? Isn't your ex with you too? Are you seriously planning to stay here while everything's falling apart outside? I can't believe you. Why don't you both just come out and face it already?
Are you out of your mind? You can't just walk out there like everything's fine. We're finally about to continue the ceremony once you decide to show up. But look what you've done now. The mood is completely ruined. We're already behind, and the guests are beyond upset. And your sister was the one who got wine thrown on her. That makes it 10 times worse.
Your parents are livid, Mitch. Do you even realize what you've done?
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
And you seriously think it's acceptable to mix up me and my sister? I'm about to marry you, and you confused me with her? What happened to the respect I thought you had for me?
Look, you two are twins. You really expect me to be able to tell you apart from a distance? Not that easy. Come on, you both look nearly identical.
We're fraternal twins, Mitch. You can't use that excuse. We don't even look that much alike. But I'll admit, we did plan to look similar today. It's the last day I'll have this last name, so Rachel and I decided to match our hairstyles, just for fun. And the hairpieces we're wearing, they were a gift from our parents. So yeah, at a quick glance, I get it. I can see how it might have been confusing. But the fact that you couldn't tell us apart when you were so close, that's a problem. You were sitting far away, so I get that you couldn't see clearly, and your view was blocked by your ex. But still, come on.
Exactly, that's the point. Damn it, what the hell am I supposed to do now? The wedding is completely wrecked. You've ruined everything. If it was anyone else, I could have handled it. I could have apologized, made it right, but it had to be your sister, didn't it? Now everything is a mess. It's all because of my own damn ex. You think I can fix that now? Do you think the guests will suddenly calm down? No, we're screwed.
I already told everyone at the venue. Your ex wasn't even sorry for what she did. She thought it was just a joke. She didn't even apologize to me, Mitch. She told me I should just laugh it off and not make a big deal out of it. So I told everyone to move on, to keep enjoying the wedding. And of course, people got mad, because that's not normal. That's not how anyone should be treated. Did you think you could just treat me like this? Did you think I'd just roll over and accept everything? That's not how things work, Mitch. I'm not some doormat, not some object you can just use when it's convenient for you. You can't disrespect me like this and think we'll just keep going as if nothing happened. You seriously thought you could get away with it? That I wouldn't fight back? Well, I'm done. This wedding is done. I'm done with you.
Wait, no, don't!
I'm not going to pretend everything is fine. There's no future for us if this is how you see me. I won't be a pawn in your game anymore. The wedding is over, and honestly, with everything that's happened, there's no way we can continue. It's just impossible now, Mitch. There's no going back. Mitch, I'm officially calling off our engagement. Now that I know the kind of selfish person you are, someone who can never be a true partner in life, I can't spend another day with you.
What the hell are you saying? You're the one who ruined everything. Because of you, I had to embarrass myself in front of everyone at the venue. The wedding is canceled because of your actions. It was supposed to be my day. I was supposed to be the center of attention, but instead I had to bow my head to all the guests and relatives. And now you're calling off the engagement? That's not something I'm just going to accept.
You're the one who doesn't get it. Do you have no self-awareness at all? You've been nothing but selfish, Mitch. You defended the woman who poured wine on my sister, and then you said you still loved your ex? Who would ever want to marry someone like you after hearing that? I can't forgive you or your ex. I'll make sure you both face the consequences of what you've done.
Oh, so now you're just flipping out? Can you calm down for a second? You're seriously losing it over a dirty dress? It's insane!
It's impossible to have a rational conversation with you. I'm not the crazy one here, Mitch. You are. But of course you wouldn't get it, would you? Fine, I'll show you with facts. I'll prove that your perspective is completely wrong.
Go ahead, try me. But don't be surprised when you fail. Hey, hold on! Why do I have to pay alimony? The person who brings it up should be the one at fault, right?
Whether or not you're at fault isn't for us to decide. The reason for this broken engagement is your reckless actions and attitude. I haven't done anything wrong.
So what's with this ridiculous amount? I have 2 claims coming at me.
One is for the alimony due to the broken engagement, and the other is compensation for the dress. If you're going to defend your ex, you should pay the compensation for the dress. If not, I'll just go ahead and contact her for her details.
Don't make things worse by getting her involved.
Then you pay. Just so you know, the dress Rachel was wearing on the day was mine. So there's nothing strange about me asking for compensation. Don't argue about it.
This engagement was broken up because of you, and I'm not to blame here. Are you seriously trying to argue about this? If you keep pushing me, I won't hold back. I'll still let you off if you apologize now, though.
You're the one who needs to apologize.
Elena, are you okay? I just got back to my parents' house, but you looked so tired earlier. You have these huge dark circles under your eyes. You've been through a lot, haven't you? What's going on?
Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't want to worry you, so I kept quiet, but I guess it's obvious now that you've seen my face. I didn't want you to see how much it was affecting me.
Of course, I can tell. We've been together since we were born. We're twins. No matter how long we've been apart or how much time has passed, I'll always notice when something's wrong. So tell me, what happened? Is there something you're dealing with that's really bothering you?
Well, I might end up having to pay alimony. I'm scared it's going to get really ugly.
What? No! Why would you have to pay anything? You haven't done anything wrong here. You didn't deserve any of this.
It's just that they've hired a lawyer. And not just anyone. This lawyer is really experienced. I didn't expect them to be so quick to get such a skilled lawyer. You know how these things go, right? When it's about alimony, there's always a huge blame game. Each side is trying to make the other look worse than they really are. It becomes a mess of accusations.
I get that. It's really frustrating when it comes down to playing the blame game. So what's their lawyer saying? What's the argument they're making?
Well, according to them, my ex, the one who spilled wine on me, was completely hammered and out of control. She was so drunk she couldn't even think clearly. And according to their lawyer, she didn't mean any harm. She was just a little out of her mind, and after the incident, she apologized, so there's no fault on her part. As for the dress, they say their insurance will cover the cost, so they're telling me I don't even need to worry about it and that I should just claim it through that.
What? That's ridiculous. How can they even say that with a straight face? That's so unfair.
I know, it's crazy, but the worst part is that there's no way to prove that she had malicious intent. The video from the event shows her spilling the wine, but it also shows how incredibly drunk she was. She was stumbling and couldn't even keep herself upright. There's no real way to show that she did it on purpose.
Are you serious? So they're getting away with this because there's no clear evidence of bad intentions? That's insane! How can that be okay?
Exactly. They're using that lack of evidence to twist everything in their favor. And honestly, I didn't think they'd be able to get such a powerful lawyer so quickly. They really caught me off guard. I thought I could handle it better than this. And the worst part is, if they somehow prove that she wasn't at fault, then they could say that I'm the one responsible for breaking off the engagement, and I might end up being the one at fault. I don't know what to do. It feels like everything's falling apart.
You can't let this happen. You're not in the wrong here, and I'm not going to let them make you think you are. It'll be okay, Elena. Just stay strong. Keep your head up. You've got me here for you. You're not alone in this, and I'll do whatever I can to help.
Thank you, Rachel. I really needed to hear that. I don't know if I can do this on my own.
We're in this together, okay? We're family, and we'll figure this out. We just need to focus on what we can do now and fight back with everything we have. Let's go through everything and make sure we're covering all our bases.
You're right. I can't just give up. I've got to keep fighting. Let's do whatever it takes to make sure this doesn't go in the wrong direction. I won't let them push me around.
That's the spirit. We're going to get through this. Just take it one step at a time and we'll work through it together. We'll handle this, I promise.
Thank you. I don't know where I'd be without you right now.
You don't have to worry about that. You've got me. Let's tackle this and we'll come out stronger on the other side.
What the hell is going on? I was in the lead. Now everything's flipped on me.
I showed my new lawyer every piece of evidence I had. That's when they saw all the conversations at the wedding, how you prioritize your ex, and all those comments that qualify as emotional abuse. They used all that to turn things around. Looks like you're the one who'll have to pay up for the alimony now.
The moment your lawyer changed, my lawyer couldn't even stand a chance. And your new lawyer. They're famous for being incredible. How the hell did you even get someone like that? There's no way you could afford that.
Honestly, I couldn't have done it alone. The lawyer I have was a special referral, someone they agreed to take on because of the circumstances. But come on, don't talk about fairness. You also got your lawyer really quickly, and I've got to say, it was a little suspicious. I didn't expect you to have that kind of connection. But I guess it makes sense now. Turns out, you've had some legal trouble with women before. I didn't know you'd been getting lawyer help in the past for that. But now, with that coming to light, I'm even more in the right.
Damn it! Think he won, huh? Don't get too cocky, because I'm not going down like this. I'm not finished yet. This is unbelievable. How the hell did I get outmaneuvered like this? Now the wedding's going to leak to my company, and they made up all these excuses to send me off to some remote location. You must have been the one who ratted me out, right? How can you use such dirty tactics and still have the nerve to act like you're in the right?
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? A demotion? I didn't tell anyone at your company about this. This is a personal issue. There's no way I would drag work into this.
Then why the hell is it out in the open?
I have no idea, but honestly, if you've been demoted, that's a big deal. I'd say something significant must have happened at work. Considering your track record, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been passing your mistakes onto others again, like you usually do.
People like you who can't do anything useful just blame others for everything and drag them down. You should at least be grateful for the chance to be used. If someone is exploiting you, they're the problem, not me.
That kind of attitude is exactly why things are falling apart.
It's all your fault. Nothing good has ever come from being involved with you. Everything's a mess because of you.
What are you even talking about? can you be a little more specific? Stop sending me random insults with no explanation.
I got cut off by my ex. She got caught up in the wedding mess and her husband found out, so they got divorced. I thought if they got divorced, there was a chance I could get back with her.
The fact that you think you could actually get back together with her after all that is honestly terrifying.
I've always thought about her. But the divorce is my fault. She blocked me after everything.
Well, after the wedding fiasco and all your bad behavior, I'm not surprised she shut you out. Maybe you were constantly being overbearing and difficult with her husband, too. To her, you were probably just someone from the past, and you're not even acknowledging that. Don't start blaming me for your mess.
Shut up! It's all your fault! If it wasn't for you, she wouldn't have divorced. There wouldn't be any fights over custody and assets, and I wouldn't have been cut off.
That's just your delusion. And custody, after everything that's happened, she's still a parent. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked. It's so sad to think that her family is stuck dealing with all of this.
Damn it! Now there are rumors about me at work and I can't get a job anywhere. I had no choice but to resign. Now look at this mess. What the hell are you going to do about it?
Oh, hi there. Elena's account, but guess what? It's not her. Long time no see, I suppose. This is Rachel, her twin sister.
Wait, you're that twin sister?
That's me. You even mistook me for her at the wedding, remember? Lol.
I don't care about you. Get Elena.
Yeah, no, not happening. Why the hell would I let my sister waste another second of her life dealing with a lunatic like you? She's exhausted, her health is suffering, and she doesn't need this stress. So, how about you back off and leave her alone?
I think I give a damn. She's the reason my life is falling apart.
Wow, you really don't see it, do you? You're so caught up in your own self-pity that you can't even recognize where you went wrong. Honestly, it's kind of impressive in a really pathetic way.
Shut up! My life was fine until she ruined it.
Oh, you poor thing. So tragic, so unfair. You must be devastated. Truly, it's heartbreaking. Would you like some tissues to dry your crocodile tears?
Stop screwing around. This is serious.
Oh, I know it is. You're jobless, blacklisted, and completely out of options. Do you think that's Elena's fault?
Of course it is. I had to leave my job because of those damn rumors, and now no one will hire me.
Oh, sweetie. You're blaming the wrong person. It wasn't Elena. It was me.
What?
Wow, so you really thought this was all Elena's doing? That's adorable. Nope, it was me and my husband.
A husband? What the hell does your husband have to do with this?
Oh, he's very much involved. He was sitting next to me at the wedding, remember? We're already legally married, but we hadn't held our ceremony yet. We were planning to use yours as a reference, but, well, we didn't expect wine to get thrown on me. That pissed him off, and he decided that you deserve to be wiped off the map.
What the hell are you saying? Wiped off the map?
You know, it's kind of hilarious. You thought you were getting back at Elena, making her suffer, making her regret ever leaving you. But you never even considered that she wasn't fighting alone. She has people who love her, people who would burn the whole damn world down if it meant protecting her. And unfortunately for you, one of those people just happens to be extremely powerful.
You're full of shit. Stop lying.
Oh, sweetheart, I don't need to lie. My husband is the CEO of a major company. He has an extensive network of business partners. And one of those partners just so happens to be your former employer. We simply had a little conversation about you. Told them about what happened at the wedding, about how you constantly shift blame onto others. And we merely suggested that they reevaluate your position in the company. The rest, well, that was all them.
You had me transferred on purpose?
That was only step one. We kept the momentum going, little whispers here and there. A bad reputation spreads fast in the corporate world, you know. Turns out, companies don't want to hire someone who throws tantrums, plays the victim, and sabotages others to save their own skin. And just like that, every door slams shut in your face.
You bitch! You destroyed my career!
Oh no, darling, you destroyed your career. We just made sure people knew the truth about the kind of person you are.
Then, my ex too?
Oh, absolutely. I never got an apology from her, remember? So my husband and I paid her a little visit. We weren't there to start trouble, we just wanted a sincere apology. But then her husband was there too, and well, the topic of your wedding naturally came up. We told him everything. And guess what? Turns out, he wasn't thrilled to learn that his wife had been humiliating other women over an ex-boyfriend. One thing led to another, and well, divorce.
Why the hell would you go that far? Sure, I get that she threw wine, but that's all, right? Why would you go and destroy everything?
Oh, you really don't get it, do you? Elena is my sister, my family. She's my husband's sister-in-law. And when someone hurts our family, we don't just let it slide. We make sure they feel every bit of the pain they caused. You and your precious ex made your choices. You played your little games, and you thought you could just walk away unscathed. Well, guess what? Actions have consequences.
I was wrong, please, just stop. If this keeps up, I'm done for. I've already been rejected from 10 companies. Please, no more rumors.
Oh, honey, if you're getting rejected that much, I doubt the rumors are the only issue. Maybe, just maybe, companies don't want to hire a lying, manipulative, entitled little cockroach.
I'll apologize. I'll apologize to Elena properly. Just tell me where she is. I'll do it on purpose.
Oh, so now you're desperate? That's hilarious. You really think you can just say sorry and everything will magically go back to normal? That's not how this works. You had plenty of chances to fix things before it got to this point. Instead, you doubled down, lied, and blamed everyone else. And now that you've lost everything, suddenly you want to apologize?
I'll do anything. Just tell me what I have to do to make it right.
You can start by disappearing from our lives. That's the only thing you can do to make things right. Elena deserves peace, and you being anywhere near ruins that. So do us all a favor and stay gone.
Please! I have nowhere else to go. No one will hire me. No one will even talk to me.
Sounds like karma's finally caught up to you. Enjoy the life you built for yourself.
I had a feeling something was off since things were going so smoothly, but now I understand. It was all thanks to you two, wasn't it? You were the reason things turned in my favor. I really, truly appreciate everything you did.
Oh, don't even worry about it. It's only natural. I was already furious about my dress being ruined, and more than that, we're twins, aren't we? When you're hurt, I feel it just as much as you do. That's just how we've always been. There was no way I was going to sit back and do nothing when my sister was being treated like that. Besides, we were only able to pull this off because you were brave enough to take that first step.
No, Rachel, the only reason I found the strength to take that step was because of you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, if it weren't for you and the rest of our family, if you hadn't all been there, worrying about me, pushing me to see the truth, I might have stayed in that toxic situation forever. I might have convinced myself that I had to endure it, that things would get better somehow. But you made me realize that wasn't true. You woke me up.
Yeah, I remember at first. You weren't really sure if you wanted to go through with the breakup. You kept hesitating, thinking maybe things could be fixed, but I'm so glad you came to your senses. That guy never deserved you, not even for a second. You deserve real happiness, not the constant pain he put you through.
Thank you, Rachel. I mean it. Seeing you now, I know for sure that you'll never end up like me.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Because you have something I didn't. You have someone by your side who truly loves and protects you. Someone who gets angry on your behalf when you're wronged, who stands up for you without hesitation. Your husband is nothing like that awful excuse of a man I was engaged to. He values you, cherishes you, and because of that, I know I can trust him to take care of you. I have no doubts about it.
Come on, don't say embarrassing stuff like that. You're making me blush. But, you know, I feel the same way. More than anything, I want you to be happy too, because you're my sister, and I love you. No matter what, I'll always be by your side.
Mitch, once so confident in his future, now finds himself barely scraping by. After everything that happened, finding another job in the same industry has become almost impossible for him. His reputation has been completely destroyed, and no company is willing to take the risk of hiring him. With no other options, he has been forced to work part-time at a small izakaya, carrying plates of food and pouring drinks for strangers who don't even bother to acknowledge him as a person. It's a humiliating fall from the life he once led. He spends his nights bringing drinks to customers, nodding along as they berate him over the smallest things, biting his tongue when they hurl insults his way. He used to be the kind of man who scoffed at people working minimum-wage jobs, acting like he was somehow superior simply because of the position he held. Now, that very same man is standing there, enduring the kind of treatment he once thought himself too good for. But the worst part for him must be the money, or rather, the lack of it. A part-time job at an izakaya doesn't pay much, and certainly not enough to support the kind of life he was used to. On top of his measly wages, he's drowning in financial burdens. The compensation he had to pay for breaking off our engagement, the reimbursement for the wedding dress that was never worn, and the enormous legal fees from the lawsuit. His debts keep piling up, and from what I've heard, he's struggling just to afford the basics. For a man who always cared about appearances, who lived to impress others, this must be unbearable. He used to put so much effort into looking successful, dressing well, spending money carelessly, bragging about his connections. But now, he can't even pretend. The life he built on lies and arrogance has crumbled beneath him. Honestly, it serves him right. Mitch was always the type to push responsibility onto others, to act as if he was never at fault, to manipulate situations to make himself look good. He thought he could escape the consequences of his actions forever. Now, he has lost everything: his job, his money, his reputation. There's nothing left for him to hide behind. Meanwhile, I finally moved out and started my own life. At first, the thought of living alone felt overwhelming. I had spent so much time wrapped up in that relationship, so much time making excuses for him, so much time planning a future that no longer existed. But now, I've come to appreciate the peace and freedom that comes with living on my own. No more arguments, no more stress, no more worrying about someone else's mess. For the first time in a long while, I feel like I can breathe. I'm not in a hurry to jump into another relationship. The idea of starting over with someone new feels exhausting right now, and I know I need time to heal. I've learned a lot from what happened, about love, about trust, about myself. I see things much more clearly now, but just because I'm not ready for love at this moment doesn't mean I've given up on it entirely. If anything, this experience has made me more determined to find something real. I don't want a relationship built on illusions, where one person constantly has to walk on eggshells or make sacrifices just to keep the peace. I don't want to be with someone who prioritizes their ego over the happiness of the person they claim to love. I want something deeper, something stronger, something that won't collapse the moment things get difficult. I know now that love isn't just about fleeting passion or grand romantic gestures. It's about respect, trust, and the willingness to stand beside each other even when things aren't perfect. I've seen what that looks like in Rachel and her husband. Their marriage isn't just about being together, it's about supporting each other, growing together, and facing life's challenges as a team. They respect each other, they communicate, they find happiness in the little moments. Watching them has shown me that love like that does exist, that a strong, fulfilling relationship is possible. Someday, I want that for myself. I want to build a home filled with warmth and laughter, where both partners truly care for each other, where we face life together instead of against each other. I don't know when or how that will happen, but I believe it will. For now, I'm focused on moving forward, on building a life that makes me happy on my own. I've spent so much time worrying about other people, making sure they were happy, trying to fix things that were never really in my control. Now, it's time for me to focus on myself. This is a fresh start, not a failure. What happened with Mitch was painful, but in the end, it freed me from a future that would have been filled with resentment and regret. That's something to be grateful for.